Roadrunner. There lived a man with an insatiable passion for driving cars. The man lived in a quiet town in a mansion atop a hill. He was around 30 years old, with a full head of salt and pepper hair. He maintained a fit physique, a testament to his active lifestyle, including frequent gym trips and exhilarating weekend drives. His true pride and joy were his impressive collection of sports cars, each one meticulously cared for and gleaming under the sun. From sleek, aerodynamic designs to powerful engines that revved with enthusiasm, his collection was a celebration of speed and style. He was well loved for his exotic car collection and took pride in each vehicle. One day, as he drove down his favorite road, he pondered how strange it might seem to others that he had a favorite road. He believed this road was the most luxurious in the county. While daydreaming, he suddenly heard a whoosh and snapped back to reality, slowing down and looking around curiously. He started to pull to a stop and heard it again. It was right outside his passenger side window. He looked around everywhere but saw nothing. He sat there for about 20 minutes, but still he saw nothing. Thinking it was probably just his imagination, he started to accelerate, when something launched his car forward at a velocity that threw his head back and knocked him out. The man woke up dreary-eyed with no light coming into the vehicle. The man realized this was because it was night time. He also realized that 2 days had passed. He hurriedly tried to start the car, and after much difficulty revved the engine and sped home. A couple days later the man was sitting in his chair watching television. Then out of nowhere a mass migraine, as well as flashbacks that he didn't remember witnessing, popped in his mind. They were of a creature that had long spring-like legs and a horrid jaw that was unhinged. The creature also had long claws for hands and long arms. It had no eyes, but he could feel it staring right at him. The man screamed in horror as the creature seemed to morph through the car door and implant his claws in his head, draining fluids out of his brain. The man continued screaming in horror, alerting his butler, who was nearby. The butler rushed beside him, and as the man watched in horror, the butler started to leak a green fluid out of his nose, eyes, and all of his pores. The butler grinned a sinister grin, and then hit the man over the head with such force it knocked him out for several more days. The man woke up in a cave-like tunnel, with several of the beings from his dream, including one with the clothes of his butler. The man was horrified. He looked around the room terrified. The man suddenly asked, "Wow, what are you?" The creatures looked at him with hunger and said all at once, "We are the Roadrunners." No one ever saw or remembered the man ever again. People still are disappearing, and as they do, no one ever remembers them.